I agree. That's exactly what I want because
And it's easy to accomplish also. It's simple armor skin. Okay, you
yeah,
need people to yeah.
because
Anyways,
then it would be like, oh, this like a very necroish armor, like a green armor or something. Because in the very beginning of the game, like there was a paid tournament token, and people with the paid tournament armor were like, oh my god, they outplayed the paid tournament. And right now, the only rewards we had were some armor skins for PvP,
Mm-hmm.
and now with the patch that PvE guys can take their armor into PvP, totally ruined the rewards we had. That's the thing.
Just one thing I want to mention there is we shouldn't leave out the questions chat and forum. Like
On what
we
side?
encourage like when you posted the thread that we are streaming today, I think one guy asked about Necro and some guys asked in the chat, so we remember answering these questions as well.
Yeah, sure, no worries. I mean, is there any questions in particular there that you wanted to answer?
Yeah, I saw one question about Mesmer. I will just read it out. What do you guys think about Mesmer in PvP? Moment, Mesmers were the least represented class in the European tournament. Actually, Necros, I think, but doesn't matter. Mesmer. The thing is, Mesmer, like this, kind of the reason why I switched to Thief. Mesmers are getting countered by Thieves so hard, because of the way they work, and like Thieves. For example, when I play Pistol Thief against a Mesmer, I just activate Pistol Whip and port to them, and they are immediately on half HP, no matter how fast the reactions are. That's not the problem of general. I mean, Thief will always have balance problems because of the way initiative works, but Mesmer is just really getting hard countered by Thief. And let's say Engineer, for example, if you have Engineer in your team and Necromancer in the enemy team, Necromancer is a hard counter to Engineer. But still, since Necromancer is not very fast, you can still out-roam him with your Engineer.
Yeah.
You can't out-roam a Thief with your Mesmer, so that's one of the problems.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that makes complete sense.
That's what I think about Mesmer. Mesmer is a really good class, and you can really have some really good plays, but Thief is countering Mesmer way too hard.
Well, how about Necro then, Ventaro, for you? I mean, I guess this is a similar question. I mean, how do you feel about Necro kind of at the moment when you're playing? I mean, there is a lot less, I guess, Necros. I don't know. There's NA. There's a lot less. It's
I
funny
think
that.
like there has been a time when Necro wasn't really viable, and we still played Necro with Power Necro and stuff, and I tried Condition Necro when Ellie was kind of OP or like better than other classes, and I really stick with Necro like all the game long. And right now, after the Listen nerf, and I don't know, it's kind of weird because right now sometimes I feel like I'm really dominating the other team in a team fight because I can really kill Guardians with the current Necro, because I figured out a really good Necro build, I think, for myself, without Doomfire, because I think Doomfire isn't viable anymore. And right now I have a Necro like with more mobility because of Traveler runes, for example, than I had before, which I really like, because Necro was so slow, and with Traveler runes you're even faster than some other classes. It's like perma swiftness. Then you have more survivability, I think, and the damage is a bit lower, but still the condition remove in this game was toned down a bit. So I think it's overall a good class at the moment. So I think it's balanced. You can kill a Necro if you're better or as good as the Necro, and if you play a good class versus the Necro. But as a Necro you can still kill people. It's like 50-50.
Can I just add something to that? Like when you have a Necro in your team, you really have to build your team around Necro.
Yeah.
That's what people don't really do. They just I think we should have a Necro. They just add a Necro to the team. Don't build the team around it. It's like when I was playing Mesmer a lot, like it was my main class. But if you play Mesmer, you need to play Thief, because the other Thief will harass your Mesmer. So you have a Thief in order to kill the enemy Thief, in order to keep your Mesmer alive. And if you play Mesmer and Thief, you can't play Necro on your team because Necro is not supported. Then you have 3 classes that can get focused easily. Necro is getting focused easily, doesn't have right positioning, and there are a few Necromancers with position. Also, you have to support your necromancer. For example, when I'm on thief and fake is on warrior, and we have an Ellie. Whenever he needs help, we're just around him, and we try to kill the people that are attacking him. We just switch target to the guy attacking him. That's what people have to keep in mind. Necromancer is not overpowered in tournaments. It's really good in duels. Not overpowered in tournaments because you can easily focus on Necromancer. There's nothing he can do. He can port up with his Worm. He has to put up the Worm first. And that's pretty much about it because nobody's running double stun break because you need a lot of other utilities. You have to build your team around it, yeah, Ventari?
There is something
If
I
you
want
play
to add
Mesmer, you
because
need Mesmer, so you
like people
have a thief
keep
in order
complaining
to
about
kill the
necromancy
enemy thief,
fears and stuff,
in order
but
to-
I think a necromancer is pretty balanced. As Sensotic said, you really need to support your necromancer, and I think what necromancer has, like the difference between necromancer and other classes, is that you don't really need that much mechanic skill for necromancer. Like you learn how the rotation of the necromancer works and which boons to corrupt, for example, and how to play it. But the really biggest difference with necromancers that the positioning, the movement, because you're so slow. If you move to the wrong point and you have to move back, you lose so much time. Maybe you lose team fights because of that. So movement and positioning really separates you from other necros, and that's really kiting overall. That's the biggest point, I think.
Okay, unfortunately, it seems I'm getting a bit of lag. I think there's something going on with Twitch at the moment. It's getting a bit funky, but I think I might be getting a bit of... We've been gone over an hour. I'm sure we could probably go on for quite a lot longer as well, because we still kind of got into the groove now and we're having some good conversations. So I'm a bit sad that I've got to probably end it because I've got to give all the teams the same amount of time,
sure.
really. But I think definitely get you guys back on, especially try and get Emperor on as well, and your fifth, who could be anyone.
Awesome, yeah.
At this rate. But guys, seriously, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much, Sense6. Thank you very much, Fake. Also, Ventari and Emperor. I hope you're okay wherever you are. Is there anything you guys would like to... Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you for coming. More than anything.
Always nice to be here.
Yeah, that's good. I'm definitely...
Thank you very much.
Definitely. Is there anything you guys want to
Big shout
say?
out to Jebro, of course, for doing this all the time and bring up the ESL weekly cups and supporting and getting the community bigger.
Oh, one last thing I wanted to say. For all the guys like watching this after recording, if you hear this, make sure that you play Guild Wars 2 more often. Make sure you get your team, improve a lot, because the more teams you play, the better it is for the community. It doesn't matter how well you play at the moment, just try to improve. If you constantly improve with your team, and you will improve with your team, that's like obvious. So make sure you get your team together and improve with the team, because having like more teams in ESL would get a lot more people to watch ESL and a lot more people to actually play this game again. So please play this game, and actually way better than before. And you know that I'm always happy about balancing and get this game, but this game got a lot better in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Completely agree. Right, guys, we're going to end it there. Thank you again, guys. I will put some links on the video of these guys, individual, what they do, YouTube and whatnot. I'm sorry if the end of this stream has got quite laggy. Apparently that time of the day in England where everyone likes to go on the internet and screw my connection over. So thank you, guys. This will go up on YouTube and whatnot as well. There might be a bit of lag here and there towards the end. Thank you again, Boon, and we will see you very soon. Thank you, Ventari, for what you said as well. Very much appreciated, mate. Thank you, everybody.
No problem.
See you
Welcome.
soon.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao.